Good morning.
Good morning, kia ora.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Been a hard day.
Yes, the last day has been a bit challenging.
I mean, would you ever have thought leaving your dog at home was going to put you in the front page of the Herald, the most amount of clicks, and being the media personality of New Zealand today?
No, I really didn't, but I think it goes to show that a lot of people love dogs.
Or a lot of people love or don't love Tory Whanau.
And that too.
Are you starting to feel it? Are you starting to feel that you are, what's that word for it? I don't know, imploding onto the scene as a personality? Yeah,
I think the last 2 to 3 months, going from being a backroom staffer for quite a long time to becoming a public figure has been an experience that, people just aren't really that equipped for. They don't really teach you this stuff. So it has been a massive learning experience for me. I've had to, reflect and accept that I am a public figure. That means I have to, present myself in certain ways. And it's been an adjustment, but it's one that I can handle.
Is it still Tory Whanau?
Yeah.
You're still the same person?
Oh, I hear what you're saying. The biggest thing that the biggest thing I don't want to lose, and because this is something that I kept up with the campaign, is my authenticity. I still want to be my real self. I'm deeply passionate about, the issues, the city, climate change, all that good stuff. But I also know how to have a bit of a laugh, and I like being myself. So that will never change. It's just I now realise that, look, the second I leave my house, I belong to the public.
Do you feel that the attention that you've been attracting is fair?
I think it's been. I'll probably leave that to the commentators. I have found it unusual. I've helped manage MPs in the past, politicians and so forth, and the stories of interest, or the stories that have come out recently, I have found unusual.
Would you have done what you have done? Would you become mayor knowing what it's like with reality? Absolutely. So it wouldn't have changed your decision?
No, not at all. It's certainly been more intense than I had anticipated, but it's okay. I just learn from the experience and move on. I feel like I've become quite resilient over the last 2 months due to the attention, and now I can just focus on the mahi.
Can I put it another way? Would you have changed anything?
I think I know what you mean. Would I have changed anything? Sure. I think I would have accepted probably much earlier that I'm indeed a public servant, a public figure, and that people are watching. So I think I've gone through a bit of a process of mourning my past life, my private life, and I wasn't letting it go. I've let that go, and I'm ready to just move on and focus on the city.
Are you still going to go out on a Friday night and have a drink?
No.
No. That's you.
I'll go to, if this Friday I'm going to a theatre show. I'm still going to go to stuff, but look, I'm going to keep certain socialising to my home.
Okay. Let's talk about Teddy.
Yes.
Teddy's your beloved dog.
Yes.
This is pretty tough for you because, like I said to someone the other day, I've patted Teddy on the show actually today. I said I've patted Teddy because every time you walk the streets, you've got Teddy with you.
Yeah.
He is like a child to you and a protector to you.
Yes.
So, what are you saying? Are you happy to be living without your dog, going to the office every day, or what will change?
No, so we did, after all of this had been brought to our attention, my office did a proper check-in with the landlord. Is Teddy actually allowed on site? He said no, and we fully accepted that. I went, okay. So I took Teddy home pretty much immediately. So I back the landlord. I accept that. It's all good.
Some of your critics would say that you took too long to do that because you knew a month ago that it wasn't allowed and you still took Teddy to work with you. And
that was probably because when this broke, I was in New York, and then I was in Christchurch, and then travelling for work. It's just because I haven't actually been at the office. But once we'd settled in, once my new chief of staff had started, we got that into play. And now Teddy is no longer coming to the office.
Did Nicola Young tell on you?
I don't know.
Come on, of course you know.
I honestly, I have no idea who did. I mean, there were a couple of councillors who certainly gave media comment about it. And look, that's on them, whatever. But, you know, I am sad. He, as you've said, he's my little baby, and this job has long hours. It's a lonely job, and you know I'm single, so don't have a support network at home, and so Teddy was my support system.
Surely you could find somewhere to drop Teddy off to during the day, and for them to walk him and exercise him and feed him, and then pick him up at night.
So so far, no. So lots of daycares, they do have limited hours. You drop them off at maybe 7:30, but you have to pick them up at 4. My hours kind of go outside the norm. So I haven't found a place yet. Okay. So the current plan is for him to go by my sister and live in. But look, since the story broke, I've actually had some people reach out to me to try and help. People are like, justice for Teddy, you know, and they want to help keep him here in the city, which I really appreciate. But look,
we're not going to see a support group that try and get Teddy back into work, are we?
Not from me.
Okay.
Like I've accepted the rules. I'm feeling a bit sad about it, but at the same time, I am accepting it, and I will find a way. And I just want to focus on the issues that impact Wellington.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel to stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald. Click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.